Margot's walk-in closet is luxuriously appointed. It has an enormous mirror on the wall and an ornate bench in the center of the room. Hmm. Also, I can spell cabinet tonight. I could not last. I was so sleepy. I'm on a medication for my stomach to help with, like stomach emptying and activity. Um, and one of the side effects is that it causes sudden extreme drowsiness, but it's not like a constant side effect that I can count on, and it's not a predictable one because it just comes on. It's like narcolepsy, and I hate it because I was just like, I need to go to sleep right this instant. I was glad I remembered how to save because I've fallen asleep like with my computer open before, like on my lap. Um, Fine selection of shoes in many shapes and colors are displayed on the shelves. Don't see anything noteworthy. Look bench. Bench is elaborately carved and scrumptiously upholstered in striped velvet. I thought it was a footstool. See, where the Arkansas closets with lures. There's a shelf full of footwear, some fancy frocks and hangers, and a selection of elaborate hats, a wardrobe, two chests of drawers are surely bursting with fun. That cheese little effect. I was hoping it would. The wardrobe is empty. Drawers holds Margot's delicates. Negligees, brassieres. As you stop looking through the drawers and close them, your face slightly flushed. The shoes are all size 5. My shoes are usually half a size smaller than my boots to leave room for thicker socks. Well done. So I learned your shoe size. Okay. The rest of the drawers holds Margot's blouses. There are 3 drawers and they all hold blouses. You close the drawers. Sorry, you can't do that. Margot's hat collection makes you a bit envious. Color styles are the very latest you've seen in shop windows in downtown Toronto. See a yellow hat, a green hat, a blue hat, and a teal hat. What hat would you like to examine? There's a yellow hat, a green hat, a blue hat, and a teal hat. Take the yellow hat down from the shelf, mannequin head and all. Take a close look at the yellow hat. Admire the quality, workmanship. Maybe one day you'll own a hat as fine as this. Green hat is a lot like yours, except newer and made of finer wool. Red silk rose in the blue hat is exquisite. The stitching is minuet and even. Midnight. Search. Teal hat. Take teal. Bright teal color of this hat isn't faded in the slightest. The underside of the brim is the same gorgeous hue. Should be extracted from the fine fabrics. Okay, I finally found the word. Can't use search in this game. Seach in this game. Search. That's what it does. I finally made it very pretty. Okay, I think I've we'll check for secret passages. It's you, alright. Despite everything, you're still you. Or just dressing screen is decorated with a leaf motif. Or do I transport you to... Okay, I've read that. I'll come back to that. Margot Evans Richards Paramore. She is glamorous than you'd expect to see in these parts. More glamorous. Margot is shining flaxen hair, fair skin, and full lips. She's fashionably attired in a pink damask and ivory lace dress. She seems sweet, but you've met charmers like her before. Margot's powdering her nose at her vanity. Oh, she's prepping for dinner. Oh, Mademoiselle Maple, I wish I knew. You don't even know about your hats. I've gone a long way since I used to be able to type like 10,000 word stories. Search, or look window. Okay, I guess I can't look at that window. Armchair, stool, and chaise lounge. Teak round side table with silver finish, a low rectangular wooden side table. Elegant tint of powder on the vanity. Teak round side table with silver finish and a low rectangular wooden side table. Or touch your stuff. No. Ensuite bathroom. What a luxury. That's a cheese little effect. Okay. Doesn't seem to work. Alright, bathtub is the... Oh, fuck. I hit it too soon. So focal point of the room is surrounded by a teal curtain. Using this isn't used in this game. Other verbs are required. pedestal sink has 2 taps, one for hot water and one for cold. Another problem is I had to replace my keyboard last year on the laptop, and the one I got doesn't sit that flush, even though I've taken it off and screwed it on tighter and tried to like get it hot and like bend it a bit before I put it on, connect it to the ribbon. So sometimes the space bar when I hit it isn't always as, like, it's a little bit not as a little bit weaker, like less level. So when I hit it, sometimes it doesn't actually hit. Because I'm so used to typing it with my, like, the old pressure. There's anything in the waste paper basket. It's a pull chain, high tank porcelain toilet with a wooden seat. Keeping the lid down is more sanitary. Yeah. Fluffing in blue as the towels are, removing them from the bathroom would be most inconsiderate. Course of action yields no results. Oh, that's let me. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave it on. This is Margaret Evans' bathroom. If you want to shower, the upstairs bathroom nearest the stairs. I think I already looked in the cover. I wonder if it was empty. Bored already? No. Press escape to open the main menu for more options. You can save and load your game, just the game speed and more. Type inventory or the tab button to open your inventory window. You can look at and examine your inventory in this window. Choose between the default graphical inventory or text-based inventory in the main menu. Talk to Margot, talk to Kimmy, talk to everyone in the lodge. Take me a moment to remember the button. This bedroom Jack is sharing with Corvus. Judging from the crate hat browsely filled with clothes, Jack didn't even get much notice regarding this new living arrangement. The large dresser set against the back wall containing many small drawers. You also see a low coffee table and a writing desk bookcase. A armchair and a pair of beds. Case yields no secrets because it possesses none. Oh. There is a waste paper basket. Writing desk holds blotter, a lamp, and a couple of pencils. Find anything of particular interesting in or around the desk. Windows offer breathtaking views of the dense forest below. It's dark outside. I see a cat. All paintings are hung over the two beds in this room. One features a majestic mountain range, and the other depicts a tuxedo cat lying in the grass, surrounded by flowers. That cat reminds me of the sweetest stray I ever met. A tuxedo cat, just like that. Yeah, I have a tuxedo cat. His name is Nicholas. After searching through all the drawers, you find moth-eating socks, loose buttons, single shoelaces, and other assorted bric-a-brac. Nothing is too interesting in there. Gotta go through all each of them, yep. Yeah, Nicholas is the sweetest little boy. He got so mad at me last night. Mirror has been cleaned to streak-free furnish. Jack sure knows his stuff. Problem is thinking of the right words. Our glass and pitcher are set on the dresser. Because sometimes I think of like bigger, like the vanity. It didn't count as a vanity, even though I would call it, you know, a vanity or, you know, dressers. Oh, there's something there. Large carpet here, reaching neatly from wall to wall. It's gold, crimson, and pink. Luggage is locked tight. Yep. I think I've done pretty much everything here. CD. C. Have to hit it extra hard. Small bedroom. Humbly furnished, Albert insists on getting a room to himself despite its size. Furniture in this room is of simpler make and consists of a wardrobe, desk, and nightstand. Albert is here. Hello, Mr. Respa. How are you settling in? Please, miss, I'm busy at the moment and can't chat. Mr. Respa is packing his things and doesn't want to chat right now. A note has been added to your notebook. Yeah, I got, left, I got, Nessa, Corvus, Nathan, Evan, and Jack. Page from piling your parents' find pieces of furniture around the lodge in its built-in drawer. Small oil painting of what looks like to be a northern Ontario wilderness hangs in a simple wooden frame. Desk with small functional drawers. Albert has put a couple of geology and mineralogy books on the desk. We're gonna look at his books. While I stay out of my way, miss, I'm busy unpacking my things. Geology and mineralogy books look as good as new. Those are in German, so you can't read them, but from the pictures on the cover you surmise they're about minerals. Don't touch my books, Miss Maple. Seems like no one has touched these books, Miss Respa. Mr. Respa. Humph. That's none of your business. Humph. These are Albert's books. He wouldn't appreciate that. Yeah, I know that. My stand is empty. I don't feel bad now. What on earth are you doing away from my luggage? What are these? Oh, 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 oh. Almost about as neat and tidy as everything else in this room. He'll notice if I touch the bed. I certainly... They can't make it look as neat as he has. It's a pretty large bedroom. There's a love seat, an armchair arranged on a low table. There's a wardrobe, dresser, and painted cupboard. And why didn't he want this one? It's a single room. Of course, actually, there's no result. Sorry, you can't do that. Nope. Sorry, can't do that. Basket isn't anything, and there's anything in this waste for a basket. Oh, excuse me. Fortunately, that doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah. Rest of the drawers are empty. Open the cupboard, left with comfort is empty. And it has been cleaned to a streak-free finish. Jack sure knows his stuff. Additional storage. Search. I misspelled it. Just after you suppose Nessa hasn't had a chance to unpack. Painted drawers are empty. Unfortunately, it doesn't accomplish anything. At least no result. Okay. I don't even know what's going to be available on my computer. Type the backslash to pause the game. The game also pauses when the parser, inventory, or menu windows are open. Yeah, it's probably like, in the kernel's bequest to, it's kind of like Maniac Mansion, in that, stuff will happen, like NPCs will have their own routine and, whatnot. The upstairs closet is where Jack stores his bedding, towels, and cleaning implements. Some spare furniture is stored here too. You see a huge wardrobe, a green trunk, and a blue trunk. Sorry, you can't do that. Choose little effect. Closer to the trunk. Well, close to the trunk you'd like to open. Blue trunk is a bit battered. It looks like it has survived an overseas voyage or two. Blue trunk is locked. I used to have one like that upstairs in my living situation. But it was unkept and had gone horribly rusty and horribly moldy, and we had to toss it. Green trunk still looks sturdy, though it looks like it's seen better days. Green trunk is locked. Doesn't seem to work. Wardrobe is empty. Paint cans hold red paint and purple paint. So no need to paint anything. A mop in a metal bucket stands in a corner. One shelf stands at the back wall full of battered books. Another shelf is by the door and holds linen and towels. Fortunately, that doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, I'm guessing stuff like that hasn't been added to the game yet. Oh, we didn't want to go out. Oh, it's stairs. Okay. Now we know what that is. Doesn't seem to work. Shelf holds some old books and is generally uninteresting. Will we find another person? Nope. Spare room is brightly decorated and inviting. There's a love seat, a fancy lamp, and some decorative plates. Got wallpaper too. Art Nouveau poster is an advertisement for abstinence featuring an auburn-haired woman in a sheer robe. Doesn't seem to work. I choose a little effect. Bookshelf contains a classic literature as well as a number of storybooks. There is a framed photograph. Shelf contains decorative plates. A trio of pretty decorative plates sit on a small curio shelf. So I can't do that. Lord lamp is lovely. Leaded glass shades painted vibrant colors. Windows offer breathtaking views of the dense forest below. This isn't a lending library. Yeah. Oh. Close the door you'd like to close. Yeah. Okay, got one more here, and then outside, and then downstairs. Yeah, it was double XP weekend this weekend. And RuneScape, well, last week. I got about 7 hours left. Chain, high tank, porcelain toilet with a wooden seat. Upstairs bathroom decorated in shades of pink, green, and purple. It's a little like garish, but there's a medicine cabinet mounted above the sink. Well, this cabinet is empty. See, I can spell it tonight. Is you alright? There's anything in this paper basket. With the luminous whiplash hair is advertising cigarettes in this Art Nouveau poster. So that doesn't accomplish anything. Hot baths are such a luxury. You'd be far more comfortable taking a shower. What to get in the shower with your clothes on? It's difficult to take a shower when there's no water coming out of the shower head. Turn on the water. Pull the shower valve. I think some privacy would be nice. Game auto-saved. Left the door open. I forgot the door open. At least it's not like the Colonel's Bequest where, yeah, it's like how it tells me I left the door open. Am I gonna get murdered? Yeah. Oh well. You're not looking too sharp. Are you psycho? You should be more careful. Thanks for playing. It's shower time? You lock the bathroom door. Oh, it's even got a little icon to show that it's locked. Here's someone trying to open the bathroom door. Probably just the sound of the plumbing. Ah, that was refreshing. Game is auto-saved. Yeah, she wouldn't know what she missed. Turn the off the shower valve. Neatly folded clothes and place them on the bench. I'll leave the door open. Balcony provides a spectacular view of the grounds below. Yeah. I'm kind of creeped out. It's giving me Colonel's request files. I hope it's not like a... This is the front western section of the lodge. To the west you can see the carriage house. South of here is the forest. East of here is the lodge's front door. Or if it was just like a Easter egg because of Psycho. This is the front eastern section of the lodge. Stone path leads to the east orchard. South of here is the forest. West of here is the lodge's front door. Yeah. We'll save. Save game. Gotta talk to everyone. That's probably just the point of the demo. Oh, door's open. I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Only just arrived, but I can't wait to leave. Senator Advanced Text Escape to skip cutscene. I've always hated this place. I'll get this whole affair straightened out and be gone in no time. Of course, located in the will would expedite our departure. At least she's got a face this time. In the one from the university, she just does like a MS Paint scribble. I told you, I don't even know if there's a will here. That does complicate things, yes. Well, I'll do your job and I'll do mine. Game autosave. Note has been added to your notebook. Now I'm getting away from the door before I look in that. Tessa and Corvus are looking for a will. Parlor is fully decorated with elaborate wallpaper and a cushy carpet. A cut crystal bowl of Jordan almonds sits on the low table. There is a fancy pair of armchairs and a camelback so that a small bronze sculpture sits on an ornate cupboard. See a stern older woman with gray streaking her brown hair. See a tall, natty man with brown hair and a striped vest. An oiled painting depicts a canoe docked on the shore of a lake. While you're no expert, you feel it's quite well done. Needs to be more specific. Talk man or woman, talk character name will work. Never knowing when a confection that could double as small caliber ammunition might come in handy, you take a handful. Well done. Inventory. Yeah, I haven't looked at the inventory yet. Your lucky mineralogist loop. Engraved with your name and attached to a handy lanyard. Great for getting a closer look at things. Issue of the Toronto Eye from a few weeks ago. Roll of zinc oxide adhesive plaster. Okay, notebook. Handful of Jordan almonds, colorful, unpalatable, and harder than most rocks you studied. Surface of Jordan almond is disconcertingly smooth and unblemished. Can nothing scratch its indomitable shell. Your notebook doesn't benefit from closer examination. After heavily scrutinizing the roll of zinc adhesive plaster, you conclude it doesn't benefit from closer examination. Admire the minuet dots on the compromised newspaper photograph of a round-cut diamond. The natural diamond described in the article would be an octahedron, not a faucet specimen. What an embarrassing inaccuracy. Aren't you a clever girl? Crystal is empty. You sit down. Good evening. My name is Nancy Maple. It's nice to meet you. Sniff. I'm Nessa Crab, Evan's older sister. What on earth are you doing here? Are you another one of Evan's gold-digging girlfriends? Not at all, but I am a diamond-digging mineralogist. At least I hope to be. The government sent a professional to handle that. Stay out of his way. How are you, Nessa? Happy when I can get back to civilization, reaping the benefits of an incredible windfall. Are you just going to talk about it? Hoping I spelled that right. Hello. How do you do? My name is Nancy Maple, even though you just heard you talk. Hello, Miss Maple. My name is Corvus Shaw. I'm Miss Nessa Crab's, nay, Richard's lawyer. She is Evan's older sister. Gestures to the woman sitting on the sofa. Once diamonds have been found in the land, I'll assure you Miss Crab gets the share owed to her. So I'm pretty sure that there are diamonds here. Of course, the prospectors looked everywhere else. It means the diamonds must be here. So I talked to Corvus. Okay, I guess there's nothing else at it. Nothing in the cupboard. Oh, is that a phone? Cupboard has a bowed front double door. What is it? On top. Like, I don't think it's a phone. Is it a lamp? The lamp has a lovely leaded glass shade. It features nasturtium blossoms. The lower rim of the shade is trimmed with bronze beads. Can't use telephone in this game. I don't know what that is then. Statue, maybe? Statue, yeah. Bronze figure, a dancing woman lifting her skirt. She stands on a gray marble base. Bronze figure would make an incredibly conspicuous and oddly shaped lump in your pocket. It looks very heavy. I'll try to eat some almonds. Eat. Doesn't look very appetizing. My goodness, it's dark as anything out there. I have no need to go this way right now. Considering you just got murdered in the shower, I think probably so. This jack. Mudroom has top floor, making it easier to clean. There's a low basin for washing off boots. There's a wooden storage area with lockers, drawers, baskets, and cubbies for boots. Basin is low and has a brass spout and faucet. There is a rubber hose attached to the spout, which I presume helps with boot washing. Doesn't seem to work. Okay, it's called a locker. The cupboard. Locker's currently empty. Am I gonna get upstairs and Kemi's been murdered? How close to the locker you wish to open? Remember the hooks on the storage area, they're secured with hefty screws. Sees little effect. It doesn't accomplish anything. What boots you like to look at? The woman's boots or the men's boots? Men's boots are size 12 and have rubber soles around a toe box. They are very worn and are made of faded brown leather. What if they're Mr. Richards' boots? Women's boots are quite petite, size 6, with small heel. They're made of black leather and rubber soles and appear well used and maintained. Use red in this game. Boots. Guess I'll look at 2 pair. No, no Otacon. Goodness, as dark as anything. Yeah. It's a well-appointed powder room. There's a small storage cupboard and a green bar of soap sits on the pedestal sink, while a mirror and a fancy brass frame hangs on the wall. Yeah, I keep checking the paintings because I expect there's an old mirror set in polished brass frame. To be like a safe. Your cupboard seems to be the safest bet for these things. Small cupboard in the bathroom, probably for storing bathroom essentials. Tissue is in the best place for it to be currently. Not a good place for a fucking window to be, though. I like the views, decided to leave the curtain alone. Yeah, but other people can look in and see someone using the toilet. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Wallpaper's coming off. Where we're starting to peel has a close set repeating wave pattern. Can I search tiles actually? Doesn't seem to work. Yeah, because I have Windows 7, and so I don't know if I'll be able to use the game when it finally releases. Cozy bar, decorated in warm hues, crimson coral. A trio of stools are stationed in front of the elaborately carved bar. There's an oversized armchair and a striped love seat. You can't use patting in the game. Lithograph poster advertising absence hangs in the corner. And it looks out in the yard. Little cozy little bar in this room, furnished with an array of spirits. Where you are the lush. Drinking liquors is a bit much. I prefer a nip of whiskey myself. There's any whiskey here. I misspelled it too. The dining room is an impressive sight. A massive Persian rug covers the floor, on top of which stands an elegant dining table and matching chairs. There's a buffet and a display cabinet set against the north wall, and a pair of elaborate oriental jardinières are in opposing quarters. Either that isn't here or you see no need for that. Hard to see much table under the tablecloth. We see a sturdy cabriolet legs peeking out of all 4 corners. Relay? That doesn't seem to work. On the left yard there is some soil inside as well as a lush plant. Plants have been trimmed, stunning examples of verdant symmetry. Look into the right yard near, there's some soil inside as well as a lush plant. Plants have been trimmed, stunning examples of verdant symmetry. Yeah. And outside. There's a lot of glass pane bay doors leading outside. Hard to see much. Buffet has a set of two cupboards, one on the left side, one on the right. There's a drinks tray, a crystal decanter, and 3 glasses on top. Open the cupboard. The cupboard contains a chafing dish and some serving platters. You're a mineralogist, not a waitress. Open the cupboard. The cupboard contains wine glasses. There's cutlery and serving implements. I didn't like the clues when she did get murdered. How close do I like to open? Okay. I see my last person I gotta talk to. Oh, I haven't talked to Nathan or Evan or Jack. Okay. Kitchen has a rough hue and rustic charm. A lack of decorations, fine furnishings implies the room isn't meant to be seen by lodgers guests. There are cupboards along the walls and icebox in the corner. Yellow striped flypaper dangles near the door. Jack is here. Moves from stove, decanter, and back again, whipping out what's sure to be a fine meal. He's too busy to talk right now. Can't use food in this game. Don't see anything. I miss. I got my hands full. I can't chat right now. Okay, I guess I can't search that. A saucepan and a kettle on the stove top. They're full of all the random bits and bobs usually found in kitchen drawers. Open the cupboard. There's huge heavy pots and pans in the bottom cupboard. You open the cupboard. The glass paned cupboard contains a couple decorative plates, a pretty blue mug, and some plainer mugs. Oh, there. I'm busy cooking up dinner. Get out from under my feet. I'll search the basket. That way, spirit basket. I thought it was as dark as anything up there. I don't need to go out this way right now. Decorative plate with pretty Celadon glaze up on the shelf above the icebox. Oh, search icebox. Didn't realize that's what it was. Ice block is rock solid and frosty. There's a green glass bottle, little shelf beside the celadon plate. Well, for decorative purposes only. I want to try what he's cooking. It looks really good. It looks like a cream soup. And I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, what are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about it? We aren't going to do anything. It's like a cowboy. I'm going to stay out of everyone's way and wait for this all to blow over. But what if they find... Shh, listen, if you want to talk, I'll do it privately later. Meet me in the study after dinner. There's been that to your notebook. Observatory, a stunning showpiece of room. Surely expense and trouble to bring this many panes of glass as far north. See a husky older man wearing beaten up denim overalls. You see a tall, broad man with long dark hair and a French jacket. I had to read that again. It must have been enormous. Yeah, I'm gonna save. So we got Nathan and Evan. Everyday windows boast a spectacular view of the surrounding forest, which spreads as far as the eye can see. It's dark outside. I'm gonna go look at that other room first. This is Evan Richards' well-appointed study. Next to the ornate carved fireplace, there is a fine tapestry depicting a forest scene. This is a display cabinet beside the fireplace. A fancy desk with brass fitting sits on the plush carpet. You surmise this room was once used by Evan's father. Doesn't seem to be to his taste. Don't say anything about where they... Although the moose head looks pretty impressive on the wall, you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for the animal. None of these books are necessary for you to read. Just defaulting to looking in the cupboard. Just typing cupboard, even though it's a different thing. Oh, that looks like a gun case. Oh. Last paint cabinet full of curios, memorabilia, old tarnished trophies, and assortment of glass and ceramic vases. All these books are separate. And the waste paper basket. Desk is locked. Course of action yields no result. Unfortunately, it doesn't accomplish anything. I can look at the window. At the window, not much of a view. Dark outside. Yeah, I keep checking the baskets because it's strange that they're in every room. So I'm kind of like thinking there's probably something in one of them. Probably like an achievement after it gets fully released. Because there's some things that I'm pretty sure it should have. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple. How do you do? Hello, Miss Maple. I'm well, thank you. My name is Nathan Cardinal, family friend of Evans. How do you know him? Oh, I don't actually know Mr. Richards at all. The Royal Canadian Museum sent me here on assignment. I'm sorry to serve Atlanta find if there's a diamonds here. A discovery like that would surely make a splash when the museum opens to the public. You're wasting your time. I'm sorry to say, your family has lived in this area for many, many years and have never found diamonds here. Small red garnets are still plentiful, but of little value. What has been added to your notebook? Talk to Nathan. Nathan Cardinal is a tall, imposing man in his early 40s. He doesn't seem very talkative, and he get impatient, perhaps even anxious air about him. Nathan hunched over in the armchair. The chair looks a bit too small for him. I forgot to look at Jack. Looks a bit too small for him. Older man with salt and pepper hair is here. He seems pretty grumpy. My name is Nancy Maple, and I'm a mineralogist assigned from the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm Evan Richards. Look, you and your friend can stay the night, but tomorrow morning Jack will put you on a train back to the city. My boss sent me up here on behalf of the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm a mineralogist. Too much on my plate as is. With my sister-in-law, lawyer, and hers, and one mineralogist is already one too many. Mr. Richards, please, Mr. Richards, allow me to stay for just a little while, and Kimmy too. Me, Marco, and Jack are all I want here at this lodge. And Nathan? Seemed like a nice girl, but all this brouhaha is making my head ache. I'm sorry to disappoint you. The game is auto-saved. You hear Jack calling supper time to head to the dining room. Go to the dining room. Haven't talked to Jack. Empty. Washburn's certainly better for run at light in the conservatory. That room dominates the center of the room. There's a cue standing against the wall and a card table just on the corner. The billiards table stands on 8 squat turned legs, green baize surface. Baize surface. Trouble here in Capital City. Oh, what are they called? Poles? They're not pole sticks. For some reason I was thinking the cues were the little thing that you just do the end with. The little chalk cube. Door's leading inside. My goodness, it's dark as anything. Yeah. I should actually look at the pool table instead of the card table. Don't find anything in the pockets. Cable's lovely maple inlay. Right, actually, no results. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I went this way. I haven't gone outside, though. Yeah, okay, it doesn't count. Goodness, this is a lot of company we have tonight. This is giving me indigestion. This food is giving me indigestion. You're welcome to leave. In fact, please do. Go fuck off. Hey, you like that, wouldn't you? I can go anywhere to find out where the diamond came from in this land. If I did, you better believe I'm getting my share. That's what you think. That's what we think. That's what I'm here to ensure. Hey, you, how long is that going to take? I will begin my field work tomorrow morning. Crimson used to be a garnet mining town, yes? Yes, but forget about visiting the mines. Lost the mine entrance shut years ago when they closed it down, unless the fish had a pickaxe, broke into the mine, swallowed a diamond, and dove back into the river. Maybe it did. Yes, I see. I've never been there, couldn't tell you where it is. Mr. Richard sits a sour look on his face, thinks back into his meal. He looks like he is done with this conversation. Oh, Margot, what a lovely necklace you're wearing. My goodness, mademoiselle. Or thank you, mademoiselle. Monsieur Evans, he gave it to me. I'm very fond of it. Cheap trick, shave and paste gem, and a cheap setting. It's a white garnet, not glass. My Richard, he found it here in Crimson, didn't you, monsieur? Never mind, Margot, no one has to hear about that. Have her brooch. Now, this is real. Piece of jewelry. Bought it myself. Well, I think they're both quite nice. Nathan's like, he's just done. He's just like, Nathan, I read in the newspaper that most of the land up here was once parceled out to settlers. So the plot became property of Mr. Richard's father. About 50 years ago, the land was annexed by the government. Various treaties were signed in exchange for preservation over hunting and fishing rights and financial compensation. Promises described in those treaties were not honored, by the way. Settlers came, mines were dug, and Crimson was prosperous for a time. Eventually the mines were exhausted, most settlers abandoned their homesteads, and Crimson became a ghost town. Oh, only Mr. Richards and his family remained. Yeah, we liked the peace and quiet. We liked it. I always hated it here. Then please get the fuck out of here. I'm sure I do miss peace and quiet. Nessa and Corvus are the first to excuse themselves from the table. They head to the bar for a nightcap. Albert follows them for a snifter of brandy and one of his cigars. Jack clears away the dishes and goes to the kitchen to wash up. After eating a minuscule amount of supper, Margot heads upstairs to draw a bath. Cammy heads upstairs to get ready for bed. Nathan and Ed remain at the table, lingering over their desserts. Well, it was a lovely meal. Yeah, Jack does a good job. Usually I wait for Jack to come clear the dishes, so you can put off getting up. So as I can put off getting up. Look like he's taking longer than usual to clean up, with all the extra guests. Feel a little responsible for Jack's extra workload. Maybe I ought to give him a hand. Appreciate that. At times someone's made themselves useful around here. The dining room is a impressive sight. A massive Persian rug covers the floor, on top of which stands an elegant dining table and matching chairs. There's a buffet and a display cabinet set against the north wall and a pair of elaborate oriental. There's Evans here, Nathan's here. You can't pick your family, you know. His father built this lodge. At the time, the government had brought a large swath of land from my family for a pittance. Not that they had much choice in the matter. The government had surveyed the land and believed there was enough garnet to mine from the earth to build a huge industrial town to extract it. Over time, the government bought more and more land and built Crimson in the train station. Eventually, most settlers left, but there wasn't much garnet as everyone was expecting. Our family is the last of the settlers and remain. Their land contains valuable riverside property, not to mention a lake that's rich with fish. I'm going to save, because I'm going to ask about the will. Can I not make another? Okay. Will? Whose will? Mine or that one Nessa must be hot for? Our Pa's will. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but Pa never had a will, never bothered. But I do, and if she ever tries anything, she's in for a shock. Hey, don't mention it. Jack's a good man. Hard worker, quiet. She's quiet and stays out of the way. She's the opposite of my big sister. She does like birds, doesn't she? Lots of cormorants in these parts. I like fish in the lake, so do I. No proud of saying fish that fishermen see. That is a misconception. Stand up first. You stand up. Can't stay in this game. Well, whatever. Pack is fastidiously washing dishes in the sink. Hello, Jack. Yes, I'm busy with dishes. I can't talk right now. Help Jack wash the dishes. Thanks, miss. Lots more dishes than usual. Happy to help. I gotta see Miss Crab and Mr. Shaw in the bar. I'd make sure they don't drink us dry. Of course, get to Mr. Richards his hot toddy. He likes a soothing drink before bed. And don't want to keep Margaret waiting. Forget about that last one, won't you? Game is auto-saved. Let's drop on bird or door. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna... Okay. Blue granite. We're kettle boiling over the stove. Of course, action yields no result. Can I make tea, actually? As much as you'd like to, you don't know where the tea is kept. There's a variety of plates inside. Oh. I think it had more than just the covers under the sink contains the pipe that drains the sink. Yeah, I suppose I'm supposed to eavesdrop on the, Oh, ask about Margot. She's my gal. She met Evan and Crimson a few months ago. I don't think much of him, but he was sent by the government, so I can't kick him out. He keeps to himself. Paul came here for the garnets, but unlike most, he stayed back even when the mine's closed. It's a hard mineral. It comes in a bunch of different colors, mostly deep red here, sometimes colorless. Colorless garnets could easily be mistaken for diamonds, but any expert would be able to tell the difference. Garnets may be hard, but they aren't quite as hard as diamonds. That's right, garnets can come in rainbow colors. I read that the garnets in crimson were Priope garnets, which are deep red. Leuco garnets are the colorless ones. Sevaverite is green, Hessonite is orange. Garnet is a hard mineral. You'll see lots of pebble-sized examples along the riverbed. Others mined garnet's area for use in industrial abrasive leads until the mines became unprofitable. From around here, you mark my words. Holtman's is just a waste of everyone's time. I have my doubts that it's truly founded on this land. Even if it was, who's to say that's enough to mine? It would be like the garnets all over again. Lots of cormorants in these parts. I like to fish in the lake, so do I. Oh, I already asked about birds, fish. What? I don't hear anything about that, Miss Maple. You're welcome. I hear voices near the door. I wonder what they're talking about. Miss Evans and Anthony are here. Eavesdropping in their presence would be inappropriate. Father's will has to be around here somewheres. Things would be much easier if we could find it. And will can't be found, we must have to proceed as planned. Take our chances. A little gold-digging hussy complicates things. I'm dealing with her in my own way. Talk about that another time. Good night, Mr. Shaw. Good night, madam. I was going to add it to your notebook. I have a bad feeling about... I'm pretty sure this is the bathroom I left open, is it? Yeah. I have a bad feeling about Kimmy, so I'm going to go check on her. Oh, that door's open. We know it's, Your twin beds are matching light stands. Give me a sound asleep. Okay, we won't bother her. I was just worried something had happened to her. Like she might have been murdered while I was away. Reverend Mr. Richards, Margot, feel a little weird about invading private space. There's wardrobe nightstand left and right of the bed. There are 2 doors on the south wall. Your voice near the one I wanted to talk about. Your muffled voice in the wardrobe, but the speakers are too far from the door to hear them clearly. Perhaps you should listen to the door with the item that would help. Oh. I wonder if there's a... I'm gonna look here first, but I'm pretty sure I need a glass. It's empty. No, nothing there. Oh, there was a... This door's open too. Can I take a glass from here? The glasses don't really serve their purposes. Saw some somewheres, and I can't remember where now. No. Yeah, like the old, you know, stick a glass to your ear to hear with. Oh, nothing there. I think there would be something at the bar that I could use. I thought can I, like, these are wine glasses, I think. They're not like a water glass. Maybe the glass may be used for much more than drinking it. Isn't that enough? Maybe I can find more versatile drink glasses in the kitchen. Okay. You alright, Lydia? I just had a sneezing fit. Ah, here we go. Take drink glass from the cupboard. Well done. Glass from the kitchen. Spotless glass. Jack is quite fastidious. Oh, actually, I can look at stuff on my thing too. Rather brilliant shine of the squeaky clean drinking glass. They've left too now. With the help of drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Let's have a look. Oh, monsieur, you're wonderfully helpful. I cannot thank you enough. I do what I can. Oh, I can never reach that spot. Mon Dieu. Sorry about that, but you know we gotta go slow. The pamphlet says so, right? It does, more the pity, but I think it's working. Here's some muffled cries. Just gotta keep it down, especially tonight. So many ears around. But you're right, of course, though. I know I cannot help it sometimes. Let's remain our little secret. Let's go silent for a little while. Alright, I think we're done here. I gotta skedaddle before Mr. Richards finishes his drink and comes to bed. Of course, Merci, Jack. Your days and nights are so very long. Got that right. I'm not done yet. Having all of these folks in the lodge, I gotta work that much harder. I'm sure they'll be gone soon. Everything will be back to normal. I hope so. Bonne nuit, Jack. Good night. Your footsteps coming toward the door. Oh. I guess it wouldn't let me move. It just, like... Waiting a few minutes, Margaret leaves her boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. What a long and intriguing night this has been. Excellent job. Kudos to your thorough investigative technique. Well, I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. Too bad Kimmy and I have to leave on the train tomorrow. Later that night. Well, that was unexpected. Thanks for playing my demo. If there are any bugs, please let me know at feedback@thecrimsondiamond.com. Fine writing animation program by Julia Minamata. Original music by Dan Policar. Adventure Game Studio by Chris Jones. Back by Chris Armstrong. Thanks for playing. And it just closes instead of goes to the